that we eat, it's a little bit easier. And yum. Oh, that's the best. Fast MALFOUF in like 30 minutes. Hey guys, welcome. That sounded so good. Hey guys, welcome back to the Frida show. Today I'm going to make a family favorite, which is called MALFOUF. And I don't cook Lebanese food much or Arabic food much. So I actually had to call my mum to ask her how I make this, because I think I made it a very long time ago. I have the luxury of my mother still cooking Lebanese food for me, or Arabic food. I have to say Arabic food because people will say, oh, we make it too. It's not just Lebanese. And Lebanese claim everything that it's good. Yeah, well, so do the Greeks, but who's complaining? So what I've got here is a whole cabbage. Right, I've got 400 grams of minced meat and 2 cups of washed rice. I've got some salt. I've got mint. This is a very minty dish. I've got Lebanese mixed spice. I've got pomegranate molasses. I've got some lamb necks. I've got onion. I've got a whole onion chop. I've got tomato paste. So basically what I'm going to try and do is rip off these leaves without breaking them, without destroying them, which I just did, because basically what I'm going to try and do, get my basket in here, you need to keep these whole pieces because you have to blanch them. It is a tedious job, but it's not like the grape leaves that we eat. It's a little bit easier, and I'm actually trying to tell you that it's easier. What a dickhead. So, you know what, credit to my mum. She loves making this dish and she's really good at it because she actually knows how, this is what my mum does. My mum does it this way. She doesn't do it like this, right? This is, see, I'm actually ripping them. It's not working. So I'm going to do it the way my mum does it. Got some boiling water over here. And I'm just going to put the whole thing in there and let her just sit in there for a bit while I'll blanch these off. Not in there, but I will end up doing it. So basically, what I've got in here is my meat, and you got to add some mixed Lebanese spice, some salt. I'm hoping she put salt, and she did tell me that she does add around 2 tablespoons, or I don't know what she said. We'll just make it. Who cares? So, and you mix it all together, right? Oh, and she did say to put some mint. So just a big handful of mint. I'm telling you, it's a meaty dish. And I only had two cups of rice left, so I'm hoping I got enough. And these, as I've said in the past, there's women out there that do this on a weekly basis. I'm time poor. Look, this is supposed to boil on the stove for like close to an hour and a half. I don't know, an hour and 20 minutes, an hour. I don't know how long, but I'm not doing that because I just can't be bothered. Like, actually, this is a rather mixed dough, but it's definitely worth it, this dish. So I know the Crows and the Serbs and the Bosnians, they call it sarma, but ours, they use a pickled cabbage. We don't, so there you go. All right, get that back down there. All right, so this is what my mum said. She said to, I should bring my mum on the show. Frida and mum, she'll tell you everything, but I can't do anything without her. We fight like cat and dog, but my mum's a bloody good cook. Okay, I'm just gonna turn, oh no, I'm not gonna turn this. I'll just let that sit for a bit longer in there. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I really need an olive oil thing. Can't work without an olive oil jar. Yes, I use olive oil for everything. I don't use I stopped using vegetable oil and canola oil. So my mum said, I'm just going to say my mum said through the whole thing, right? So I've got to cook off these lamb necks, and this is what she told me to do. So I've got to fry these off with onion, and then I'm going to layer them into my cabbage rolls. Okay, so I'll put this here. I really don't know where to put this cabbage. I've just been moving it. So I'm going to get this out. I really want this out. Okay. Tongs ain't going to work. So basically I've just thrown this in there and I've blanched it just to try and get the pieces off. Oh, just so much stuff. I'll throw these in the water. So basically I've got the leaves, throwing it into boiling water, 5 minutes just to blanch it off, get it in my basket. Okay, so let me start frying my lamb necks. Look how beautiful this lamb is. Look how stunning this lamb is. Ah, shit. Yeah, it was stunning until it spat at me. Yeah, apparently that's what I've got to do. Cook it off for a bit. Ooh, a lot of dishes. And that's why I don't cook Lebanese, because you end up using a lot of dishes. Okay, so I've got to try and get rid of that. Get rid of that. Here's my knife. Get this out. So basically what I'm doing now is peeling this off. Because I've blanched it in the water, they're just coming off now. See? These women know how to do this stuff. So I want to try and keep the cabbage in whole pieces. I reckon it's got to go back in here. Let's check these other ones. Okay, not very good. Oh, fuck it. Okay, you can go back in there, mate. That. I was going to use this glass dish, but I'm going to put it straight in here. I'm going to put it straight in my pressure cooker, because that's how I'm going to cook it, in the pressure cooker. Said, add some onions. Right, because they use a one pot, I'm going to add the onions straight in the pot, but I'm doing pressure cooker. Otherwise, it's going to take an hour and a half. I'm not waiting an hour and a half. We don't have time for an hour and a half. Alright, so that can go. Clean my chopping board. Alright, get rid of this. Alright, that will come in play later. I hate working with a messy bench. Alright, so basically you've got this and you've got to cut this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting this in there. They're brown enough. I love lamb necks. I actually got extra meat because I know I'm going to eat it all more than anything else. My kids can eat the cabbage. They actually eat this dish. They won't have any other vegetables. You know what? This stove is a pain in the ass. This stove is a pain in the ass, but it actually cooks everything so fast. So in here, I've just got some garlic and some mint, all useless, in there. And my mortar and pestle. Okay, that's going in. Right? And so are my onions. Okay, currently, this is what my mum said over the phone. So, okay, so that's not much noise. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. So I've blanched my my whole cabbage And because I threw it in there, I'm just ripping these off nicely so I can keep the whole leaf. Right, I think that's the best way to do it, not the way I was showing you at the start. It's just so much easier. Look, they're all just coming off now. And I'll just put this in here, let that cool down a bit so I can get it off. Okay, so here in this pot, I've got my meat and my onions, right? And it should be really fast after this, I hope so. So I just cut this out into a triangle, take these off, and look, if you know a better way to do it, any of the Lebanese girls watching, I'm sure they do, put it in the comments. I don't get offended. I probably need to know myself. So I just add a bit of meat and I wrap it. I think it needs a bit more meat. Keep all those offcuts, right? And then that's it. You just wrap it like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them in here for the moment and then I'll organise it in there. So you want to cut this hard bit off, right? And then I'll probably get 2 out of that. I'm hoping this is what they do. Take out that hard bit. Okay. See? You wouldn't even think I'm Lebo. So I know how to do this stuff. Anyway, I'm sure it will taste the same as everybody else's. I know what it's supposed to taste like. There's still that hard bit. You've got to get these hard bits out, otherwise you can't fold them. Okay, and then that's how you fold them, like spring rolls. Okay, so my mum gets these, right? She chops them really thin. Right? So I'm going to lay all the meat flat nicely. Alright, and my mum, she gets the garlic mix and the mint, puts it at the bottom, and then she puts these. Oh look, I'm just going by what she said on the phone, so can't be that dumb. Alright, so laid that, so you got that, right? Nice. Okay, so the battery died at the top, so basically I'm going to layer these. Right, and then the next thing my mum said, fill this up with water just to cover. Okay, so now it's nicely covered. I'm going to add some salt. She never mentioned this, but it's got to need salt. Alright, so I'm going to put it in my pressure cooker. I'm actually going to do, my mum, she puts a plate in here to stop it from rising up. Rise up. Do I know a song called Rise Up? Okay. So it's going in my pressure cooker. Love this thing. It's my baby. Alright, and I'm going to turn this on for around 30 minutes on high, and that's it, forget about it, and we'll be back right after this break. Okay guys, this has been cooking now for 35 minutes in the pressure cooker. Okay, so time to come out, my little plate on top, you can see, smells unbelievable. So I'm going to add, it needs more garlic and more mint, right? And then, so we've got our pomegranate molasses, and I've got around 1/3 of a cup. Let's see if it's too much. Nah, 1/3 of a cup is good. That's 1/3 of a cup now, so I didn't fill it up before, right? I'm going to put it on boil, right, and get it boiling. Now I'm going to boil it for like another 10 minutes just so all the flavours can get through it. So I'm putting some more mint, like it wasn't going to work anyway. So that's in there now. Okay, a bit more allspice. Right. Smells amazing. The raw garlic on top with the... Okay, so let all that flavour go down now. So you can see it's going to start boiling. Let it boil for around 10 more minutes, 15 minutes. And mate, we're good to go. It's done. See, my mum wants to cook it for an hour and a half on the stove. We'll serve it up soon, let's see. Oh, job well done, Frida. Finishing off cabbage rolls. All right, so these have been cooking away and they're finished. The bad thing about using a pressure cooker, it's really hard to get it out. It's time to try it. Look at this. Look at this beautiful neck piece. Look how soft it is. Yum. Oh. Oh, best. Alright, so rolling them wasn't that great, but I told you the flavour will be exactly the same. I would do probably next time 20 minutes in the pressure cooker. Yum. Stunning. Okay, so the cabbage leaves are finished. Can you see them? Some broke a bit, but the taste is still the same. Delicious, tasty, fast, MALFOUF in like 30 minutes. Can't beat it. Might have to send some over to my mum's. She won't eat my food. Perfect. I'm happy with that. See you on the next one.